Hey guys, I'm Taylor, and Tatiana and I did the Maya Lords of the Night. I thought this topic was pretty cool, especially because of the astrology aspect of it and the traits or the omens that each Lord of the Night represents. Since Tatiana focused a lot on that and the history of the Lords of the Night, I thought I would walk you guys through the math and how to find a Lord of the Night date and an example from our textbook. So here we go. As you can see, the steps to finding a Lord of the Night are pretty simple. First, you have to determine how many kins make up the last two digits of a long count date that was given. After you do that, all you have to do is divide the total number of kins from the last two digits of the given long count date by 9. Whatever you get as a remainder will be your Lord of the Night. It's important to note that when dividing by 9, we never get a remainder of 9. So every time there is a remainder of 0, we assign that date a Lord of the Night G9. So let's do an example. The long count date for today, March 5th, is 13, 0, 6, 5, 5. Sorry. So first we determine how many kins make up the second to last digit, which is the Weenals, and that digit's 5. Since we know 20 kins make up a Weenal, all we have to do is multiply that number by 20. Now, this gives us 100. The last digit of today's long count date is also 5, which is 5 kins, which we already know is 5 kins. So now we have to add 100 plus 5, which gives us 105. Now all we have to do is divide 105 by 9, which is 11.6 repeating. The remainder is 6, therefore the Lord of the Night date for March 5th is G6. On this next slide, we have an example from the textbook that explains how to find a Lord of the Night for a long count date given, and how to easily find a Lord of the Night for days before and after a given long count date. To do this, we use a 9-hour clock. We are finding a Lord of the Night for the long count date 12, 19, 15, 16, 4, using a given date days before that, which is 12, 19, 15, 15, 8. To do this, first we have to find the difference between the kins in each date. As you can see here, the difference is 16. So next, you would count 16 starting from G2 because we always start from G2. I can show you this on this example of the Lords of the Night. So starting from G2, we're going to count forward 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, ending here. The number you end on is 9, so the Lord of the Night for the given long count date is G9. Lastly, to summarize my conclusion, I thought that the Lords of the Night were a pretty cool concept. What I found most interesting about them were the attributes associated with each god. Because I'm a pretty big fan of mainstream astrology, I really liked knowing how astrology has been living through so many different cultures over the years. I also found it interesting that the attributes are assigned based on the day you were born, as opposed to how the stars were arranged or how we follow astrology today. I was born under the G1 god, but I don't personally think that I align with the attributes of that particular deity. The G1 god is known as the god of fire and time, and said to be pretty authoritarian, aggressive, and straightforward. While I do think I'm definitely a straightforward person, I don't like to think of myself as aggressive or anything like that. But it's pretty cool, and I think it's kind of opposite to my mainstream astrological traits, which I'm an Aquarius, so if you know anything about that, I wouldn't say I'm all that. I wouldn't say you'd think of Aquariuses as aggressive or anything like that. But like I said, I still thought it was pretty cool. So yeah, that is how you find how you calculate a Lord of the Night. I hope this video helped you understand how to calculate it, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. Thanks. Bye.